What is going on, Curly Crow? I think I need to definitely clean the screen. I appreciate you guys for joining. For you guys that are just joining for the first time, welcome in. My name is Edwin. I am the founder and formulator at Curl Daddy. And today we're going to specifically talk about 3C hair. I'm going to go into some tips specifically for men. And I'm going to title this The Journey Back to Healthy Curls. I honestly think I have a number of hair types that grow out of my scalp, and I've managed so far to figure it out. And obviously I want to really not only inspire you to love your hair, but most importantly love yourself, but help you on this journey with what's coming out of your scalp. And we really need to understand 3C hair. I think that I have 3C 4A, if that makes sense, because I think the back of my hair is different, the sizes. Honestly, guys, I really don't pay attention too much to that. I'm just more focused on what works for my hair and what works for my scalp, and what's going to really help me make it an easier journey to maintain and take care of my hair and my scalp. But today we're going to really dive into it. Before we really dive into it though, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, show me some love, and obviously check us out at curldaddy.com. All right, so understanding 3C hair, right? 3C hair has they're tighter, more defined curls. It's dense, it's soft, is more prone to dryness, which is also something that can be a difficult thing to manage, because dryness, I have very, 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 very dry hair, because the natural oils, guys, if you really think about it, they struggle to travel from the scalp all the way to the end because of the way that the hair is shaped, right? So keywords for 3C hair: moisture, and then we really want hydration and moisture. I'm gonna kind of like go into it more like that. You guys can. Moisture, hydration, which takes you to definition. The only thing that hydrates your hair is water, right? The only thing that's going to hydrate your hair is water. The only thing that's going to moisturize your hair is products. That's why it's important for you to understand that the products that you're using, it's very important, okay? So the goal is to keep your hair moisturized, hydrated, detangled, define without weighing it down. I feel like there's so much out there, but we have to be very careful what we're using, because a lot of products are very heavy, and sometimes less is more when it comes to our hair texture, specifically when it comes to 3C hair. It's all about enhancing the hair and enhancing what we already have and taking it to the next level, okay? So we're gonna start with cleansing, right? Cleansing, keeping the scalp healthy. One of the things that I always recommend to everyone that comes across the Curl Daddy brand, or everyone that I have a conversation with, and they're telling me about certain things about their hair, I always go into, what are you guys using as your shampoo, right? What's your base? So one of the things that I always recommend is using a treatment shampoo. Obviously, I always recommend the Clean Me Up shampoo that is going to gently cleanse, it's going to gently clarify, it's going to moisturize at the same time, right? We don't want a shampoo that's just going to do one thing. We want a shampoo that's going to do multiple things for 4C hair, okay? Are we following here? Nice camera quality. Thank you, Pierce. How are you guys? If you guys are, definitely, thank you so much for the likes, guys. I see that you guys are starting to hit that thumbs up. Make sure you guys tap on the screen, give me some love, and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. I also would love you guys to check out the website at curldaddy.com and sign up for our email list. I would appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, all right? So washing once a week. I think that we had a conversation before how many times you should be washing, how many times you should be cleansing your hair. I think once a week is the perfect balance. If you need to go twice a week just because of your lifestyle, it's great, but make sure that you're probably using a co-wash, right? Every 5 to 7 days, it's okay. Obviously, depends on the buildup, depends on the activity level. It depends on what you are, what your scalp and your hair is telling you, because your hair and your scalp does speak to you, okay? So it's important to understand, right? When you are cleansing your 4C hair, it is important, guys, to massage to boost circulation and promote growth. One of the things that I do when I use the Clean Me Up shampoo by Curl Daddy, since it's a treatment shampoo, obviously, I make it work for me, right? This is a shampoo that does 100 different things. So we need to make sure that this is going to work. So once I apply it to my scalp and I massage it I leave it on for like 5 minutes, 5 minutes, usually 3. Sometimes when I have weekends, I do my hair on the weekends, I will kind of give myself a little bit of time. It will probably be 5, but leave it on your scalp for as long as possible, because it's a treatment shampoo, and massage with your fingertips. It is going to boost circulation, which eventually is going to promote hair growth. And that's what we want. Thank you guys so much for joining. For you guys that are just joining for the first time, make sure you tap on the screen, share the live, give me some thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, okay? It's important to avoid harsh sulfates. There are harsh sulfates and there's sulfates. Usually the sulfates is what makes it lather. And sulfates, there's good ones and there are bad ones. The good ones come obviously from natural ingredients, right? Mr. Ali, how are you? Welcome in. Habla español. So avoid harsh. I need to do a live in Spanish. Good morning to you guys. But when you guys use shampoos with harsh sulfates, it does the opposite of what it needs to do for your 4C hair. So you have to be very careful with that. It dries out the curls, right? And we want to do the opposite. We want to moisturize the curls, all right? So obviously my tip is try a pre-shampoo treatment. Use a shampoo that has tons of moisturizing ingredients, like our Clean Me Up shampoo by Curl Daddy, to really take the moisture to the next level. Do you guys have any questions before I proceed to the next tip for 4C hair? Carls, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Make sure that if you guys have any questions, let me know where you guys are from in the chat. I would appreciate it. So let's go next. After cleansing is conditioning, right? A real game changer. I think conditioning is one of the things that really takes the hair to the next level. And where's my conditioner? I want to show you guys what I obviously use from the Curl Daddy Hair Care Collection. It's the Lay Me Down conditioner. Is a 3-in-1. I was tired of using multiple products, guys, and I think that when I launched Curl Daddy, I wanted to make it easier. So this is a 3-in-1. So you guys can use this as a rinse out conditioner. You guys can use this as a leave-in, and you guys can use this as a co-wash. So when you guys want to wash your hair, like during the week, instead of using a shampoo, the shampoo is great because the shampoo does what it needs to do, but you just use the conditioner as a co-wash, okay? So focus on hydration and slip, right? To easily tangle. For 4C hair, it is important to use a conditioner that's going to have that slip and slide, okay? Slip and slide. So it's important to have that slip. Always detangle, obviously, the conditioner and the shampoo. The shampoo and the conditioner should take your hair to a point where you don't have to struggle with the conditioning process when you're styling it, if that makes sense. Amira, how are you? Where are you from? Let me know where you're from. Guys, make sure you guys tap on the screen, hit that thumbs up, tap on the screen, give me some love. I would appreciate it. Make sure you share the live and subscribe to the channel, okay? So let's get into Amira, patience. Patience, patience, patience. Where are you based? So guys, when applying the conditioner, it should also help you with the slip. It should also help you with just really conditioning the hair. It's very important, and this is a conversation, to rinse with cool water. Don't do hot water. And I want to talk to you guys about that in another live or another video, using cool water, cold water, hot water for hair and what that does. So I would always prefer cool water to seal in the moisture in the hair and to add some shine, okay? So it's important, if you are using a conditioner that's plant-based, vegan, free of harsh chemicals, like the Lay Me Down conditioner by Curl Daddy, make sure you leave it on for as long as possible, guys. Leave the conditioner on for as long as you can. 3C hair needs that love, okay? It needs that extra hydration. Amira, oh my God, you're gonna have to kind of paint them on or something. Get a little creative with it. I'm sorry that happened to you. Ali, how are you today? Welcome in. Good morning. We're talking about 3C hair and giving some tips. I titled it 3C hair for men because I feel like I've been having a lot of conversation, and I was like, let me just create a live about 3C hair for men and what obviously goes for everyone, but I wanted to specifically talk to the guys. Styling, very important with styling. Styling. Obviously, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I prefer a cream or a very light foam for hold, volume, and definition. Obviously, one of the things that I personally use is the Hold Me Cream Gel because it's a cream and a gel at the same time. Easy to apply, no crunch, volume definition, and it gives me medium light touchable hold, if that makes sense. It's nude, it's weightless, it does what I love. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. What's going on? So when applying your stylers to 4C hair, it's important to have damp hair for even distribution. If you don't have damp hair, you can actually spray some water. I honestly, to be honest with you, my hair, the minute that I wash, condition, and I then style, my hair is drying already. My hair is drying. So it's important to keep it damp when applying the products for even distribution. Obviously, you guys might have some techniques that works for you guys, but I heard of the praying hand method. There's scrunch technique. I use my hands a lot to style my hair. I do have some brushes, but I tend to always use my hands to style the hair. I just think it's healthier. But sometimes when I want that extra definition, I do the finger coils. You can do finger coils. You can kind of just let it do what it does. Some brushes do create some shrinkage. So that's why I'm very careful with brushes, if that makes sense. I got a cold. Ali, what are you doing for that? Are you drinking your tea? You have to fight that. And then obviously, guys, you can air dry, but I prefer using a diffuser with low heat for volume, right? Diffusers are your best friend. For you guys that thank you guys so much for joining. I will drink tea. You're not even drinking tea yet. You needed to be on that tea game as long as when you felt that, you should have been on that tea game. So guys, when styling your hair, make sure that you don't touch your hair, your 4C hair, until it's completely dry. It's going to reduce frizz. And once it's completely dry, you can use a little bit of serum, a little bit of Glow Me Up oil by Curl Daddy to add some shine and take it to the next level to finish the look, okay? And I want to go into scalp and self-care, right? To keep your scalp moisturized with a light oil or balm. Obviously, we have the Heal Me Up balm with Brahmi oil, which I love. Which Ali, you should probably. That would have been a beautiful thing for you to apply all over your chest, your back, your temples, your forehead, because it has Brahmi oil. It'll help you with that. But that's another conversation. It's important to massage your scalp 2 to 3 times to release tension, guys, and promote growth. Trim your hair every 6 months. Get a trim. Remove those split ends if you have any. It's going to keep your hair healthy. Scalp care equals self-care. Scalp hair equals healthy hair. So it's important for you guys to really pay attention to the scalp as well, because your hair grows on healthy scalp, if that makes sense, right? And I'm going to obviously incorporate the night routine. One of the things that I personally use, guys, for things I forgot. Yes. You have to take care. Right? My 3C hair community. It's important. Night routine that incorporates a beanie lined in stretch satin, lining satin to restore moisture. We have very dry hair, restore that moisture. Even if you have to wear it, obviously I wear this when I sleep. I wear it when travel, working out, etc. It's important to really wrap it up, okay? Wrap it up. So, night routine includes, if you guys have a satin, I can't do the satin wraps, honestly, because they fall out and I wake up, it's not in my hair anymore. So I just like the beanie instead, right? So that's going to prevent frizz, that's going to prevent hair damage, that's going to restore moisture, right? When you do wake up in the morning, you can water some mist some water to really refresh your hair, or a small amount of leave-in or a curl cream, like our Hold Me Cream Gel. You can apply this when the hair is dry or when it's wet. So you can kind of do a few things to really refresh your hair. That takes literally, if that, maybe a minute of your time in the morning. Any questions, guys? Any questions? I know I'm saying a lot. Honey, ginger, and lemon. Amazing. Ali, I love that. Honey, ginger, and lemon. I would even skip the honey and do ginger and lemon. I'm about to sneeze. Ali, see what you're doing? You transferring that. Oh, I need to get on my tea game. But 3C hair, guys, is versatile. You can rock the volume. There's a lot of definition. You can even stretch it, make it extra cool. So the goal with hair, guys, isn't perfection. Your hair doesn't have to look perfect. Hair is not supposed to look perfect. Okay, so let's just throw that idea away. It's about being healthy. Your hair needs to be healthy. Your hair needs to, you just have to kind of love what it naturally does and just really take it to the next level with the products that you're using. So it's important to celebrate your texture, celebrate your, now it's like, how do I need, just celebrate your hair. I kind of want to I just want you guys to understand it's important to celebrate your hair. What's coming out of your scalp, no matter what hair type you have, it's important to celebrate it, right? Celebrate your hair. It's about, the journey is about healing, it's about learning, it's about loving what's coming out of your scalp. It's about, understanding that this is part of our beauty and this is part of our essence and this is part of us. And we have to also take care of it. Richard, how are you? Welcome in. I appreciate you. So remember, guys, your hair is a reflection of how you care for yourself, honestly. So it's important to heal your scalp. It's important to hydrate your curls. It's important to keep glowing from the inside, not only inside, but also out. And what you do on the inside reflects out, obviously. But that's the Curl Daddy way, guys. I just really wanted to do this live and really focus on 3C hair tips for men, the journey back to healthy curls. And I hope that this was helpful. Obviously, if you guys have any comments, drop the comments on the live and make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys give me some love, hit the thumbs up, share with your 3C hair crew. And also remember to check us out at curldaddy.com. Make sure you guys check us out if you guys are interested in any of the products that I did talk to you guys today. Curldaddy.com. Make sure you also sign up for our email list on the website. We want to keep in touch. I want to keep in touch with you guys, but with the whole team wants to keep in touch with you guys and really communicate and send you guys updates on what's going on in the Curl Daddy world. You see, you already feel better. I told you. You're going to listen to amazing. But thank you guys so much for joining. Be safe, take care, and remember, guys, to love your hair, but most importantly, love yourself, right? Be safe. Bye, Ali. Take care, feel better. And for you guys that engaged, liked, thumbs up, subscribed, checked out the website, and signed up for the email list, I appreciate you guys, all right? Be safe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.